Here we have the 2017 Toyota Tacoma. This is the double cab TRD Sport manual transmission with the short bed. It's got the 17-inch alloy rims, mud flaps, painted fender flares. Comes with fog lights, hood scoop, LED daytime running lights. It's a 3.5 liter V6 engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Has signal lights on the mirror, blind spot monitoring. This is the upgrade package, which also includes the sunroof, blind spot monitoring, and wireless charging system. You get power windows, power locks, chrome handles, bottle holders in the door. It has the black floors with the gray seats. Also comes with the door sill protectors that say Tacoma standard. Dual climate control, Qi wireless charging, glove box with adjustable vents. Has side curtain airbags, front airbags, and side seat airbags, as well as knee airbags in the front. Comes with the bottle holders in the back doors as well, child safety locks. Okay, and in the back here we have the side pockets in the backs of the seats. The base of the seat has child safety seat anchors. This will flip up. You get storage underneath the seat with your jack and tools. The seat belts can be tucked up just in here, so that when you do flip this back down, you can simply pull the seat belt out of the pocket again. Now the other thing, from the latch, the seat does fold flat, and if you remove the headrests, they fit into the slots there, and then the seat itself will then go flat. You get storage in the back with your rear child safety anchors too. So we look in the back of the box. You got vortex generators that help to spin the wind around the vehicle and reduce wind noise. It's a 3-piece rear bumper, so you can replace either corner or that middle section if you happen to get hit or back into anything. It's got Tacoma stamped in the box, and it has a locking tailgate handle. Backup camera. It has a full hitch from factory. Comes with 7 and 4-pin wire harness. You can see the suspension underneath here. And it has a full-size spare tire as well. And then the tailgate is a soft drop tailgate, so you pull that, it drops down nice and slow, won't clunk your kid on the head if you happen to have kids. Now the Tacoma has a hard composite bed, so there is no steel bed at all. That actually is the box, so it's virtually indestructible. It's a lot tougher than the aluminum beds the Fords have. You get the bed rail system there, and on the side there is an available one that you can get under the front, but it's a little bit difficult to get that. You get the storage in the sides, power outlet here, and the Tacomas also come with, on the top of the wheel hubs, it has these slots so you can put a 1x6 across there, so that if you needed to, you can also put like a sheet of drywall and make it a shelf system, or just have that in there too. Also has the tie downs in the corners and in the bed here as well. Now the caps on the top also come standard, and when we're looking in the front, again you have the power windows and power mirrors, and they're heated mirrors as well. And as we look inside here, it has a bed light. This will turn the power outlet on in the bed. Power sliding rear window. It has clutch start cancel, which you'll see in the driving video at the end here. Leather wrapped steering wheel, automatic headlights with fog lights. High beams of course are built in there too. Steering wheel audio controls and Bluetooth. Cruise control just underneath the wheel. Now in the dash here, you'll have your compass, what music's playing, settings, average fuel economy, distance till empty, all of that's in there with your odometer at the bottom. It has the hand parking brake system, which started in 2016. The Qi wireless charging pad for your phone, USB and auxiliary input. It's dual climate control with automatic settings. Heated seats. This is your power mirror button. Your four-wheel drive is shift on the fly, so you can go from 2 to 4 up to 80 kilometers an hour. It works best while you're at least rolling, if not driving and moving at full speeds. Cup holders in the middle. Nice large center console box there too, with a power outlet inside, as well as the one there. And you get touchscreen audio system with navigation, as well as a few other things like your average fuel economy, AM, FM, and XM satellite radio. In the US, you do get the N-Tune system. Outside, or compass, your outside temperature gauge is just at the top here. Sunroof. And your side view, they do slide on the visor. Lastly, I'll show you, this is going to be a test drive video on driving the manual transmission. Alright, so we're here in the Toyota Tacoma double cab TRD. This is the manual transmission. We've had a lot of people requesting because they wanted to see more about this truck and how it drives, because not a lot of dealers have them on the lot right now. So you are going to find, especially with the shift knob here, it looks really funny when you first get into it. It is a 6-speed transmission, but the shape of it is more towards your hand, and it conforms perfectly underneath the ridges of your hand. So it's really, really good that way. For reverse, it's all the way over and hard and up. You do get the backup camera at that point, which points right down at your hitch. Simple and easy for putting on. You'll actually see the top view of the ball. And then when you're parallel parking, you'll see right to the spot within an inch of what you're trying to back up to. Now as we put it into drive, it has the new e-brake here as well. So it's not the handle up on the dash, it is down below, which a lot of people requested over the years with the Tacoma. Shift-wise, shifts very, very well. With the 6-speed and now tied to the 3.5 liter Atkinson cycle engine, you are getting 278 horsepower and 265 foot-pounds of torque. We'll take her out here on the road. Now, a lot of Tacoma owners have found in the past that suspension-wise, there was a bit of a vibration in the vehicle. With the new 16s, that has been eliminated. And they also have insulated the floors and engine compartments to try to quiet it down as much as possible while still maintaining a lot of power, and fuel economy is a lot better than the previous generation too. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to go and we're going to find a hill. Part of the reason with the 16 TRD that you don't get the push button start, which you do find in the limited and the TRD automatic transmissions, is the push button start. Here you get the actual key, and a big reason of that is because of the clutch start cancel. Now your clutch start cancel, what that's going to do is when you're on a hill going over rough terrain, you can actually use it to help you, almost like a crawl control. You can use it to help you get up a hill or over a bump or rocks and different things like that. So we're going to go over to a hill here right away, and we'll demonstrate how the clutch start assist will help you, or clutch start cancel button will help you out. Okay, so with the clutch start cancel, I mean, it is always good to use 4x4 if you're needing to in this mode as well. With the manual transmission, you can engage 4 low while at a slow roll. Otherwise, you just flip it into 4x4 and it does everything else automatically, shift up to 80 kilometers an hour. Now, once we engage the clutch start cancel, so the way to do it, you put it in drive, push the clutch start cancel button once it's to the on position. And then you'll literally just turn the key with your foot off of the clutch. So you're gonna start it, and it's going to pull you up and over and get you going while you're moving up a hill, exactly just like that. And you get 4x4, like I said, is recommended, of course, but that's essentially how the clutch start cancel works, which is why the manual transmission does not have the push button start. If you have any questions, you can give me a call or come and see me. It's Mike Linterman at Mayfield Toyota. Thanks for watching. Now, as this is the upgrade package, it does come with the blind spot monitoring system that you will see coming in the driver mirror as the vehicle approaches. And if you signal, it'll rapidly flash to warn you that there is somebody there and you shouldn't be turning and switching lanes. We're going to go over to do some highway traveling here so you can hear engine noise and get a feel for, through video, on how the vehicle is to drive on the highway. Alright, so as we're merging up to highway speeds, just actually in third gear, I guess, right now. Versus traffic. So we're in sixth gear right now, doing 100 kilometers an hour. As you can hear, I'm not yelling or screaming or yelling, trying to get so you can hear my voice. It's very quiet. There's not a lot of road noise. The engine's even quiet. Some of the Tacoma owners in the past have complained about a small whistle. That is definitely not relevant or showing in this 16 Tacoma that we got. And even at 120k an hour, you still hear no road noise, barely any engine noise at all. And we're doing 113k right now. We're running about 2800 RPM, which is actually in fifth gear, sorry. So at 110k, we're running at 2400 RPM here in sixth gear, which is your average highway gear, and still no road noise or a lot of engine noise for sure at all.